Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I just can't stay away from you guys. A lot of you asked yesterday about this deck and I posted on my YouTube community, whatever, what it was. I'm so out of touch with technology. But this is the deck and it's from Tarot Stack, and I gotta tell you, some of my favorite, I'm not an affiliate or whatever the term is. But some of my favorite decks come from Tarot Stack, and it's just, I mean, you can't beat the quality of them. There's some of these ones that I use. They're amazing. Oh look, the Four of Wands. They're they're made by independent artists. So anyway, they're just beautiful. So if you're looking for very good quality tarot cards, again, I don't work for them. I really appreciate them, because I mean, look at this. Oh, the Hierophant, amazing. Wow. And the Knight of Cups, interesting. Ooh, a rekindling of a romance, perhaps. Anyway, I'm doing personal readings all day today, but I wanted to start my day with you guys. And this is just I manifested that this message reaches whoever it needs to reach. And I think what I want to do is look at how, this is a general love reading, so we're going to have a look at how your person is feeling about you, and we'll do some questions about the energy before we get into the feelings, so you should be able to tell if this is your person. You'll know if it resonates or not. You'll know. Oh my gosh, I cut right open to the Knight of Cups again. Oh my goodness. Somebody's coming in to rekindle something. The Knight of Cups could also be perhaps there's someone new in your energy. So let's have a look. I see Wally's hair in the card. Thank you, Wally. Thank you for your input. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles can be someone who is slowly doing the work to come back towards you. It's possible that, this Knight of Pentacles is getting ready to come in and rekindle something. The Knight of Pentacles is very determined about reaching their goal, and it represents growth. So whoever this is, they've been growing. We do have the Magician here showing this could be someone who maybe you found to be manipulative at times. I'm not saying that they were, but we all have these energies within us, and we can all embody them, sometimes subconsciously. And I don't think your person was actually manipulating you. But the Magician can sometimes, like the Seven of Swords is manipulation. The Magician is the appearance of manipulation. The Magician, though, is giving me the energy of someone who's kind of trying to balance all of their elements and work on themselves. It's the energy of trying to manifest things into the 3D, or it can even be about communication. So yeah, and we have the Hermit here. So whoever this is, I feel like it's someone that you're in isolation from with the Hermit. And these are pretty important cards here. And I feel maybe the two of you are both working on yourselves right now. Anyway, this person seems to be wanting to communicate with you. They've been slow to come in. They're coming in, that Knight of Cups energy, wanting to start something here. Oh my gosh, I can't make this up. Listen, rekindle. Oh my, reunite. Past love. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's amazing. The Six of Cups, that's past life energy. That's an ex. That's someone who is thinking about you, very, like you're constantly on their mind, but it's not sadness. It's more missing you. It's longing for you. It's looking at pictures of you, watching videos of you, possibly watching you on social media. The Six of Cups also represents healing. So I feel like whoever this is, they've been reflecting on this and healing. Oh, look at that. They ended up together. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm already giggly. This has to be a good pile. If you're looking for a pick a card reading, I have lots of them posted on my page. Guys, I knew it. I knew there was a reason why Wally just went flying across the room. I knew there was a reason I came right here to do this reading this morning, and it's early. It's early morning. Anyway, Two of Cups. You have an offer coming in. The deepening of a connection. Love. The Fool. Oh my goodness. Someone's taking a leap of faith towards you, and we have the Two of Cups here. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely, I think it's someone from your past with all that energy we were seeing. You know, the Knight of Pentacles slowly trying to, you know, get their stuff together and then feeling the urge to come forward. Knight of Cups to rekindle it. Six of Cups to reunite. Anyway, I just can't make this up. I knew there was a reason I came right here. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is amazing. We have the King of Cups. So somebody's coming towards you. Could be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with this Two of Cups ready to exchange energy with you and heal. This represents balance, and let me look. It's all the way, it's too far away for me to see. Balance, health, duality, union of opposites, proper moral, Wally. Proper moral conduct, protection, and cosmic energy. Beautiful. I don't know what's wrong with Wally. He's never behaved this way. Anyway, let's go past energy. Past energy. What was happening here in the past? Oh, oh my gosh, this is so sad. Look, look. So we have the Ten of Cups. So you felt, this is actually making me feel quite sad. Like I'm feeling really emotional because this looks like emotional fulfillment. It looks, for me, it looks like it's in the past because we're looking at the backs of these, Wally, the backs of these people. And I'm feeling really emotional because it's this feeling of your heart's desire, your wish fulfillment, your happily ever after. And it's with the Eight of Cups. And I just want to cry because it really feels like this is something you had to turn your back on, or this person turned their back on, even though it felt like this. Just the way this gate is around here, it really is like that's how you saw your future. And even though there's cups standing here, somebody walked away anyway. The Eight of Stars represents a connection that, you know, takes a lot of work, takes a lot of dedication. That's why that Knight of Pentacles starts coming out, because it's someone who's committed to the growth to make this connection work. So with the Eight of Pentacles, that does show me that this was a connection that you invested a lot of time and energy into. Anyway, the Moon. So you could resonate with Divine Feminine. The Moon is, you know, intuitively, I believe you saw this down the road. And I just feel like it broke your heart that it ended. When that card came out, I got so emotional. So I do believe that, I mean, whether or not you were together, I believe a lot of you were together and experienced this Ten of Cups energy, and then something happened here. All right, let's go current energy between the two of you. Oh my goodness gracious. So if you resonate with divine counterparts, this is a very interesting reading. So we have the King of Cups on the bottom, and that shows me that this is someone who's reflecting on their emotions right now and the depth of their emotions. I feel like this is someone who's coming forward, and I know this isn't the Chariot. It is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But if you look at these waves, it feels like this throne is moving. So it feels like this person is coming towards you. There is an energy, though, of this person really getting in touch with their emotions. So this could have been someone that was, emotionally unavailable or was afraid of the depth of the feelings that they were feeling for you. With the self is, staring down your ego. It's a bonus card in this deck. I love this deck. Anyway, this card is about introspection and looking at yourself. So you both could be looking at yourselves right now. This shows me that you're probably mirroring each other's energy. So whenever that happens, I try and tell people you should take comfort in the way that you're feeling, because take comfort in the fact that the reason you're feeling it is because you're mirrors and they feel it too. Sometimes mirroring comes up in different ways. Sometimes, for example, I'm just going to take an example right off the top of my head because we had the Eight of Cups. Sometimes mirroring can look like you realizing that something here wasn't working, so you need to walk away from the connection even though it brings you happiness. And you're trying to you choose to release it. And then mirroring causes this person to they pick up on that energy subconsciously. And they then start looking at their life and the things that don't work for them in their life, not you. And they start releasing, doing that Eight of Cups energy with things, thought processes, feelings that no longer serve them. So that's how mirroring works. If you're longing for this person and thinking about them all the time and missing them, that's a very good indication that they are as well. Anyway, this card shows right now, it's similar to the Devil card, but it's not. It's actually much more powerful. And it is about looking at yourself, looking at your ego, looking at why you behave the way you do, what in your childhood or what did your parents do that caused you to react that way or to build those walls. And this is both of you, so you must be doing some sort of self-reflection as well. Anyway, very powerful. I'm feeling very emotional because it was like, this could be a connection with intense highs and intense lows. Not in, a toxic way, but I mean, anyway, I'm not going to go down that road. But, when I first started, I was feeling like excitement and love and, this feeling of needing to connect. And then when I started the reading and this came out, I got immediately like really sad. So anyway, let's see what's coming for you guys. Let me make sure those are straight. I can't tell yet. My phone stand is blocking where they are. All right, so what I was going to say, though, before we move on, is we do have the Nine of Cups here. So it's interesting, the example I used about the Eight of Cups and this person trying to figure out what belongs in their life, what doesn't. Spoiler alert, they're realizing it's you that matters and not the other things. Sorry to spoil the surprise. Anyway, we have this King of Cups reflecting on this connection and the fact that it is their wish fulfillment. It did make them feel, it's what their heart wants. The Nine of Cups always reminds me of the feeling when your heart is just leading you to something, your intuition is leading you. And the Knight of Cups is also, and the King of Cups, listens to their intuition. So I feel like intuition is huge with this. Oh, look, we have the Devil. So I said it, similar energy there. So looking at your shadows and unhealthy attachments and possibly things that you need to release in your life. Anyway, it's transformative energy, so it's very good energy. So let's see what's coming near future. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands, so that's interesting. So the Queen of Wands, this is a very, this shows you experiencing a lot of growth. and possibly a glow up. You could have a little black kitty. The animals. The sunflower represents growth. I think it's interesting for those of you who resonate with counterparts. I think it's interesting how we have these two flames here. I know it's the Queen of Wands, but I just find that kind of interesting, especially with the mirror or the self. So you and this person could have taught each other a lot of lessons with the self card. Anyway, this Queen of Wands shows you, doesn't matter your gender, you're coming in very empowered. You're coming in very confident. You're glowing, and it's a very attractive energy. And I'm not talking, it's energetically attractive. So you're attracting things in with this Queen of Wands. You could be very focused on the things that bring you that wish fulfillment energy, because I don't think you can be with this person right now. So you could be focusing on the things that light your heart up, and you could be trying to raise your frequency and your vibration. And I see that happening. I see a glow up, is what I'm seeing. The Queen of Wands can also represent, what was I just going to say? Oh, partners who will stand by each other. So it could be that, you guys are coming together, but let's just see. So we do have the Two of Crystals here, which symbolizes a choice. So I actually want to get another card for near future energy, because this would show somebody trying to, there's a few different meanings here with the Two of Swords. This person could be, or you could have to make a choice. This person may have to choose to walk away from something in order to reconnect with you. This can represent, with this Queen of Wands, it could represent your person trying to decide whether or not they should come in. I'm going to get one more card on this near future energy. We have the 9. Interesting. We have the same energy. The 9 of Stars is very similar. This is the 9 of Pentacles, is so similar to this Queen of Wands energy. And it is an energy of you glowing up, you being single, very attractive, very independent, very confident, self-assured. You've been working on yourself, and it shows here in this energy. And what I'm seeing is this person being intimidated by it, being intimidated by how much you've grown, and how you could be on social media with the Queen of Wands, but it just feels like everybody's looking at you. You have these two cards are the cards about, people watching you, being drawn to your creative spark, being drawn to your self-confidence. The 9 of Pentacles shows me that in the near future, you're going to be very self-assured and happy with everything you have. And therefore, you're attracting in things like crazy. We do have the Two of Stars here. Like I said, it's similar energy to the back of the deck for this one, because it was the Two of Swords. Now we have the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like someone's like, should I? Shouldn't I? Should I reach out? Should I reach out? Should I, what happens in connections like these is whoever's coming in towards this energy, towards this glowing, intimidating energy, this person has to get over their pride in order to come in. And I don't know about you guys, but it's hard to admit when you've been wrong. And that's a part of healing and growing, learning to admit when you have been wrong and learning how to apologize. Anyway, I see this person offering you something here. The Two of Pentacles is about finding balance and kind of weighing up your options, juggling. Like I said, should I, shouldn't I? And with this card, it's very interesting because this person has their arm out with this pentacle. And it's like, I'm offering you this pentacle. I almost feel like everything else can wait. This is what I realized is important. I'm ready to give to this. And we have the Lovers, so we do have a love offer coming in. And the Hierophant, that could be a proposal with the Hierophant. Spoiler alert, I'm so sorry. Act surprised. I'm serious. Anyway, you could resonate with counterparts. The Hierophant is higher level of commitment. It's Hierophant can sometimes be somebody communicating as well. Anyway, let's see how this person is feeling about you. That did not want to come out in reverse. I accidentally flipped it in reverse. I mean, I'm going to talk about both energies now. Okay, so how this person is feeling about you, the energy that I am picking up on is correct, where they have fear about coming in. This is someone who's kind of in their own prison in their head, and that's probably why you're thinking about them a lot. I'm just going to make sure this is straight now. It's straight enough. So we have the Eight of Crystals, which is the Eight of Swords, and that shows this person is, thinking about you, perhaps not obsessively, but there's a lot of fear here. It does show, a separation. What's interesting about the Eight of Swords is it's a prison of your own making. So this person caused this prison, they caused whatever they're so afraid of about coming forward. They don't actually have to be. The Eight of Crystals represents, temporary separation, trauma that can be healed. This is someone who may be going through a dark night of the soul, actually, because current energy, we have the Self, and Eight of Crystals can sometimes symbolize a dark night of the soul where you start to realize what's really important, and that it's not all of the things that we were told is important, or material things. We start to have realizations about how messed up the world really is, and that ultimately connection is the most important thing. Anyway, with the Seven of Wands, it does show that this person wants to fight for this, but I feel like they're worried about what your reaction will be. This is someone who, again, we see this person standing up and fighting, and in love. One of the keywords on the Seven of Wands is fighting for romance. So it does feel like they want to step up and fight, but I also feel like they're in denial, and their fear is kind of controlling their actions right now. The Page of Crystals shows they're growing. No, that's the Page of Swords. Sorry, I did that yesterday too. That's not the Page of Pentacles. You are the Page of Swords. So this is confirming I said they may be watching you. They may be keeping an eye on you. And this is someone who's thinking about communicating. I think it's interesting how we have these tornadoes around this person, and we have this type of energy, because it feels like they're constantly thinking about, I just feel like you go round and round in their head. They think about reaching out. They watch you, not in a creepy way. This is someone who wants to communicate with you. All right, let's see how sorry, I meant to say how they're feeling about this connection. I'm going to get another one for feeling about the connection, just so I can get a clear answer from Spirit. How are they feeling about this connection? That hit me in the face. Oh no, we have the Nine of Cups, so they're missing your energy. They're feeling lack of happiness in their life. This is what I mean. When you go through a dark night of the soul, you start to realize that everything you thought were the things that made you happy actually aren't. This is someone who's really missing your energy, and, right now they're feeling like you are their wish fulfillment. I think it's really interesting how these are lined up here. This is someone who's, I feel like they're reflecting a lot about how much happiness you bring them. The Page of Crystals is here on the bottom. And the Page of Crystals shows that, you know, they're thinking about a way to communicate with you here. They're thinking about, they're definitely watching you online, but they're thinking about how to communicate what they've learned with you here. This is someone who, with the Nine of Cups, this is very interesting. I thought there was something interesting about how they were lining up, and that's why I went to my book. Because this card represents them knowing, underneath the Self card, that they need to do inner work here, that they need to work on themselves. So I feel it's a good thing that they've had this realization. The Page of Swords represents someone who has realized they need to learn about themselves. Anyway, very, very interesting. Let's see how they're feeling about you. These cards are flying out. So this is amazing because I keep talking about this dark night of the soul, and that's when we have this realization about what's really important, and we kind of shed all that ego that we've been living in. We break away from that conditioning and our program thinking, and this is about creation, and it comes right after this energy. So this is someone who's thinking about, like I said, that's the energy I was getting, was that this person is having a realization, Eight of Cups, that there's a lot of things in their life that aren't truly important and don't fulfill them. This is definitely someone who has been doing inner work. And anyway, this kind of represents, you know, a rebirth. It is about creation. So very, very beautiful. We have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands confirms that this person, first of all, you may be at a distance from them, but they feel like they need to change their approach to you. They need to change how they were treating you if, you know, there's going to be a happy ending here. This is someone who needs to, they know that a cycle needs to change before this can move ahead. But this is also someone who has their hand on that wand and is reflecting on those cycles. It's like they know what it takes and they're going to make it happen. This is someone who's making changes, is what I'm hearing. And in connections like these, until those changes are made and the patterns are broken and growth happens, and I see you're doing the work because you're like glowing up like crazy up here. Until we do that work and we learn those lessons, we can't get to the Three of Wands, which is forward movement. So yeah. All right, let's see what this person's intentions are. What are their intentions? So if this person is holding back from you right now, they're thinking about reaching out. So the Four of Crystals with the Ace of Stars, sorry, now I'm getting confused. The Four of Swords. See what I did there? I keep thinking that these are pentacles because of another deck I have. Anyway, the Four of Swords shows that this person, right now, their intentions are to keep reflecting about this and to keep healing this because they do want to make you an offer. This doesn't mean they're not moving or they don't intend to move. This is actually nice energy because it is someone who's looking at things and, you know, they're reflecting. They intend to offer you this pentacle, Ace of Pentacles, this offer of growth and stability once they've spent enough time reflecting about this. The fact that we have the stars there and, you know, the fact that this is a star does make me think of healing. Very nice. So they want to heal this. You know, if we look, just give me a sec to look this up in the book. I feel like right now, this is, you know, someone who's taking a break right now. And what I'm seeing is right now they're intending to keep reflecting about this, to keep doing the inner work, to keep reflecting on the patterns they need to change so that they can match your energy here. Because I don't feel I had to pick a card reading like this recently, and I don't feel like energetically and spiritually this person is on the same level as you. So you're coming up here, and this person is like still down here working on themselves and having these realizations. And it could be that was part of the problem that the connection kind of fell apart, is energetically you guys just weren't vibing at the same level. You could have been farther ahead on your journey. Anyway, let me get back to it. So anyway, right now, intentions, they intend to keep reflecting about this until they feel stable enough and like they have enough to offer you. Because the way they're looking at you, they think that you deserve a lot, and they've kind of put you on this pedestal. And, you know, I feel like they're going to walk through that gate when they're ready. And the Four of Crystals, which is the Four of Stars, once this person works through this, that's when they come out of that reflection and reignite this. This talks about, after this break, about sharing the healing, sharing what you've healed, and reigniting passion. Anyway, let's see what action they will take. Oh my goodness. We have the Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So we do have death and rebirth. Oh, this is amazing. So we have Ace of Cups coming in, and this does show someone who's been through an emotional awakening. As an action, this is someone who's trying to renew this connection and reconcile with you. This is very beautiful, and it does show that this person has grown. That's very interesting. The lotus flowers do represent that this person has grown a lot from the person you first met. You know, lotuses have to grow through darkness before they turn into that beautiful flower. Anyway, this is an offer of, you know, emotional stability as well, an offer of love. And this love, this cup is overpouring. This dove can represent reunion or union and harmony as well. So on the bottom of the deck, we have death. And it's interesting because with this card, I really do get Eight of Wands energy, which is, you know, communication, incoming rebirth, I'm hearing. We see that this person's had an awakening here, and they've, you know, I feel like that this is them releasing themselves, like surrendering to this connection. Maybe they tried to deny it. Maybe they tried to fight it. Death does show, you know, right now I believe you guys are in this transformational period of looking at the mirror here, the self. And then once that energy is completed, this person is going to want a fresh start with you, a second chance with the rebirth. Anyway, underneath we do have the Eight of Wands. So it does show this person, after shedding that pattern or having that ego death, Two of Wands, that's when they communicate with you. So very nice energy. And it does show rapid, no, I'm not taking that. This is, you know, rapid growth, rapid change, communicating back and forth. Very nice. And we have the Ace of Swords here, which is communication and truth, and a breakthrough, and a new chapter. Let's see what's currently blocking this connection, Spirit. Okay, so that's kind of what I was feeling. It's the King of Pentacles. No, yes, King of Pentacles. So this could be an earth sign. This is someone slow moving. This is someone who is still growing, still stabilizing. Like I said, I feel like you're kind of more farther along than them. And this shows that they're still working on themselves. They're still growing up, so to speak. I always think of Peter Pan, you know, like this could be someone that was hesitant to grow up. This is definitely someone still working on their financial situation or their physical their physical world. Let me just look this up. King of Pentacles. So in the past, this person could have been, first of all, there is a blockage here, is that somebody could have been trying to control this connection. And I don't mean that in a, you know, I want you to wear this and I want you to, like, whatever weird things people tell each other to do. I mean in a sense that, you know how I was talking about how you guys weren't energetically aligning? That could have been a blockage, that someone was trying to force this, or the two of you were trying to make it work, when in reality there needed to be that Four of Swords, that time apart to gain clarity and to grow and to learn about yourselves. Anyway, and you know, slow moving, this person could be very slow moving with the King of Pentacles. The Three of Swords is also on the bottom. So the Three of Swords does show, you know, that you guys are in separation. So that's a blockage, the fact that, you know, you're in separation. Separations happen for a reason. So Three of Crystals, Three of Swords as a blockage does say that there needs to be forgiveness here for hurts in the past. This is a general reading, so take these little messages about these cards as it resonates. One of the blockages is that neither one of you have been able to move on from this connection. Somebody could still be harboring some hurt or like wounded pride here. But yeah, there's also, you know, there's something about forgiveness, needing to apologize here. And we have the Tower, which shows that there could have been a lot of arguments. There could have been, you know, there could have been toxicity that caused these Tower moments. It's interesting because this lightning imagery is also in the Lovers card that we saw. Okay, let's see advice for you. What advice do you need to hear? It fell into my lap. We have the Hermit. So the way it fell into my lap is interesting because it kind of came towards me and I think it could have landed on its side. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying close enough attention. So I'll talk about all the energies that I'm hearing. The Hermit does show 9. Continue to work on yourself. Continue on your own soul path. Continue reflecting about, you know, your own shadows, your own reactions to the way, to certain people. But it's interesting because the way this card flew out, it almost feels like this person is getting ready to come out of Hermit energy. So for some of you, if that resonates, I feel like this person is about to come forward. I mean, I did see it in the energy that this person, you know, wants to come towards you. We have the Chariot on the bottom, and the Chariot, you know, the Chariot does symbolize that the energy is gaining momentum and that this person is coming towards you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so one message I was hearing, oh my goodness. This message that I keep talking about how you guys were on different paths, therefore, no matter what either of you did, no matter how hard you fought and argued and tried to reason with each other, when you're not aligned energetically, you can't force it to work. And it does, that's when we experience those Tower moments. And one of the things I was hearing with the Chariot is that this is what I mean about the Chariot. As individuals, especially if you represent with counterparts, you both need to be moving at the same vibration, at the same frequency, in order for this Chariot to move forward. If one of you is more evolved and the other isn't ready, then you kind of pull each other off your courses and you can't grow and you can't learn about yourself and you can't find your soul path and things like that. So it's important that you both work on your own foundations. We see these castles, those represent foundations, building strong foundations so that when you come together, you can move forward, both with strong foundations. Then you have a strong tower. There is this message that I'm hearing. We see this curtain pulled away, and I feel like Spirit's saying this is going to be revealed to you. This is coming towards you here. And with the Four of Wands, there just kind of really confirms that message that I'm hearing about twin flame counterparts who are on, you're on your own paths, and until you're energetically aligned, you can't come together. And advice-wise, I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, don't give up. The longer you're in hermit energy, the longer you're on your path, sometimes the more you start to doubt it. The more the energy comes towards you, the more your ego tries to stop you from hitting that wish fulfillment. So just keep that in mind. If you're having a lot of doubt, try and release that doubt, because this is coming towards you. We do have, interesting, because we had the King of no, that's the Queen, never mind. That's the Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Four of Wands does show, you know, union. Look at this. What did I say about the foundations? We have these two people, and they both have their own strong foundation built before they come together. And then when they come together, it's union. Anyway, I know I'm getting super deep into it, but that's what I'm seeing. And I feel like Spirit's saying that this person is about to come out of hermit energy. We saw for actions 8 of Wands, so this is coming. Anyway, very beautiful. This was on the bottom. Let's see the potential outcome for this connection, Spirit. We have the Six of Cups, which shows healing and union and reconciliation. I have this card that I'm seeing called Sacred Union in my head. And I feel like whoever you are, you're destined to have union with this person. This definitely shows connection. It almost even, I know it's not a marriage, but if you look at this, it almost looks like an altar. I know it's not the Four of Wands, but it looks like an altar, and these kind of look like chairs, and these people exchanging vows. So if you're, you know, married to this person, maybe you renew your vows, or maybe you marry this person. Anyway. Oh, look, we have the moon. So it's interesting because when I was looking at the Chariot and the Four of Wands with the castle, and look at this. This King of Pentacles, I don't know if you can see it. This King of Pentacles has his own castle right here, and this is what I mean. What's blocking this connection? This person is still working on that castle so that when you come together, because I think your castle's already sturdy, so that when you come together, it's a very solid foundation. Anyway, I was thinking of the Moon card and how in the Moon card we see 2 towers. Anyway, I think that's very symbolic that, you know, both of you are working on your towers. As an outcome, you know, this is realizing that your intuition has been correct all this time. Anyway, very beautiful. Knight of Pentacles, there they are. There they are. I want to look at the moon here in the actual book that came with this deck. I'll just show you guys how painful it is for me to find the cards so that you don't have to like wonder what I'm doing. Like, why does it take her so long? Okay, so the moon is on page 30. So just give me a sec. The moon is on page 30, which 3 is Empress energy. And that talks about nurturing, supportive lover, sensual, committed relationship. Remember, we're looking at the potential outcome. And let me just look at this. The moon symbolizes a state of deep awareness and heightened sensitivity. Be ready to receive psychic messages, intuitive insights, unexplainable gut feelings, and vivid visions from the astral world. So this is really interesting because as an outcome, this shows the divine shining a light on your path and you finding that path with this person. It also talks, like I said, about you realizing that all of your intuitions about this person were correct. All of those gut feelings, all of that. Like I said with the 10 of Cups, it's almost like you could see a picture in your head of a future with this person. And that's what an intuitive download is. And they scare people, especially masculines. Sorry, masculines, I love you. Anyway, very beautiful. And the Knight of Stars shows a connection that grows, is a stable connection. It may take time to grow once you come together. It may take time for that chariot to become smooth, but this is stable energy. Very nice. All right, I feel like I've been talking forever. Now, what do I want to get you for oracle cards, my friend? These ones. Let's do these ones. Shock, sudden change. I hope there's sudden change. So we do have, look at the bottom, sadness, separation. No, separation. Sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain about the future, feeling cold and prickly. Oh my gosh, I told you, I don't want to ruin the surprise. I don't want to ruin the surprise. So you could think of this as a Hierophant connection. We have higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union, completion. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. We have coffee cup, meeting and talking. Two of Cups, let's go for a coffee. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building a friendship. So this could be one of those people that are like, they're terrified to approach you. So they say, oh, how are you? I thought we could be friends. That's not what they mean. All right. We have teddy bear. Oh my goodness, this person may give teddy bear hugs. Do you know what I mean by that? Maybe not. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. That's all the energy that I was feeling when I first came into this, that this is what's coming. And I got ridiculously giddy for you. Oh dear. Okay, we have paradise. Happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. Maybe you go on a honeymoon. We have mirror, mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wound. Mirrors, oh my goodness. This one also came out. We have, I wasn't going to get another one. Many options, unconventional, one night stand, string along. So this is interesting because this kind of gives me like Knight of Wands energy. I'm sorry, Knight of Wands, I can't help it. I feel like the Knight of Wands feels singled out by me constantly. It's like the one knight, the one court card that I'm not very nice to it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Knight of Wands. So this gives me Knight of Wands energy. So this could have been someone who treated you like an option. This could have been someone who you felt strung you along, especially with the King of Pentacles energy, because it's a very slow energy. I think I'm going to get a couple more now to make it even. The Runner, what was I just saying about the Knight of Wands? I keep wanting to say the King of Wands, so perhaps your person is evolved. The Runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Knight of Wands. Let's just put them together. There you go. Knight of Wands, the Runner. You could have been a chaser. On the bottom, we have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, struck by love, have faith. And we also have, well, I need to just give you both of these. Sword and Rose, so clarity and truth, communication, Ace of Swords, revelations, honor and protection, determination. Ace of Swords energy. And we have ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. Yay! Yay, we'll put you right there. Hot air balloon could be relevant. In some of my decks, the hot air balloon symbolizes change and the chariot. So take it as it resonates. All right, I want to get... I'm like a little kid. I want to get these ones. These Cupid Says ones. These are... Oh, don't listen to that. I'm not sorry. No. I'm not sorry for giggling. How about that? Anyway, these are from Tarot's deck. So let's see what your person... Interesting. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck we have we need to talk. We need to talk. If only we could travel back in time. So we have I want you. Yes, they do. Queen of Swords or Queen of Wands. They want you all right. I'm not trying to spoil the surprise. We've had so many confirmations about proposal and marriage. So I'm not trying to spoil the surprise. Why would you think say that? So I'm getting a few different energies with this card. One of them I'm feeling, because we had the Runner and the Knight of Wands, I honestly heard in my head when this came out, just because of the energy of this why, it feels like very, the way the font is, it just feels very almost cold, and like, why would you think say that? And to me it feels, with the Runner and the Knight of Wands, like maybe this person made you feel at one point, why did you think we were ever gonna get married? Or like, why did you think that this was anything more than a fling or a situationship or whatever? There's just a coldness in it that I'm feeling. With that card. It's hard to explain. It's like someone talking from a place of from ego, trying almost to be hurtful. So just take that as it resonates. For the rest of my life. Another card about forever. Anyway, do we want to get more? I think we do. I think we do. Uh-huh. I am yours. This person wants to be yours. We have, sometimes it's about letting go. So this is very interesting because I feel like you've let this go energetically. And not in a like, oh, that person sucks and I'm never going to talk to them again. But in a way of, you know, I can't control the outcome, so I'm just going to focus on me and let go of the outcome, stop trying to control it. And that's when the growth happens. I always tell people, and it's more about it, you can't fake letting go. You actually have to energetically let go, and that's hard. I know it's love, but so this shows me that there could have been the fact that you guys mirror each other. There could have been, I did say it, there could have been toxic kind of traits that came out. Especially with counterparts connections, you kind of trigger the darkest wounds within each other. And what happens is you start to try and protect yourself with the ways you've learned how to protect yourself through your parents, through growing up, through anyway. And that's that Five of Swords energy. It's self-sabotage. So there could be like you in this, you could think, you know I love this person, but they treated me, you know, like they didn't want me. With this card, I'm feeling this could be a person that if anyone else treated you like that, you would not put up with it. And sometimes I feel like your ego comes in and, you know, says that, like, I know it's love, but the one that got away. So this person feels like you're the one that got away. You could feel like they're the one that got away. And we have I trust you. So this could be you trusting in the universe. I do feel like this person has given you a reason not to trust them for some of you, because we had the Three of Swords. And I feel like I feel like you are going to have to relearn how to trust this person again, is what I'm feeling. I need to get one more. Rise and rise again. I love that because, you know, to me, this is very symbolic of the energy of a counterpart where you just keep changing and you keep evolving and you keep going through awakenings and tower moments and realizations and phoenix moments. Anyway, this could be a connection where you've tried to fix it before and it didn't work and now you're trying again. Anyway, so I feel like I need to get you one more card, my friends. I know I've been rambling for ages, but let's just see what advice Spirit wants you to have from the Animal Apothecary deck. Action leads to success. 1, Magician energy. And I've said it before with this card with the 6 dragons. I think they're dragons. Maybe they're turkeys. I don't like, no, not turkeys. Why did I say turkeys? Oh my goodness. They're, I think they're dragons. But the fact that there's 6 of them does give me, like lovers energy, and the fact that they're mirroring each other. 1 is magician energy. So I feel like the fact that you're both working on yourselves is actually making things manifest here into the future. I really hope this is still recording. It is, yay! I find pleasure in simple things. 6 yes, they are dragons. They're not turkeys. Oh dear. You guys are so nice. Thank you for your comments. Oh, you guys, the fact that some of you say that I'm your favorite reader just boggles my mind. Because, you know, I sit around listening to readers and I'm just like, oh, they're so amazing. Anyway, I have to thank you guys for your support, because if it wasn't for those comments, I don't know if I would keep going. Like, it was really the way that you guys accepted me that gave me and gives me the courage to keep going and to be myself. And I love that you guys give me little pep talks in my comment section. Thank you so much. Anyway, I just love you guys. I can't get through one reading without getting all gushy over you. The 6, I really can't. 6 dragons references. Why do I feel like I'm going to cry? The 6 dragons reference the, I don't want to mispronounce this, I Ching's first hexagram, the creative. In Chinese tradition, dragon creates great fortune for those who encounter him. Dragon is a service to those in need. His acts are benevolent and not self-serving. Dragon assists humans on their journey toward ascension. The presence of the 6 dragons, one of the most promising cards of the deck, foretells a successful outcome if you take the inspiration running through you and turn it into action. The collective power of the 6 dragons holds the medicine of the first 6 cards in the deck, which are, we have 1, action leads to success, 6 dragons. I almost said sex. Surrender to receive. You're already surrendering. The otter. I love that card. It's so cute. Evolve into your complexity. So, you know, evolving yourself, your soul, what makes you unique, what makes you different. Keep trying, starfish. This is the energy of never giving up. It's all about, this card, the starfish, is about a girl who chases healing, and she prays and prays to the stars to heal her so that she could finally serve her purpose. And it's just about, you know what? I'm just going to read it. I'm just going to read it. Spirit's telling me to read this one. Anyway, we also have nourishment while waiting, baby hawk. So there, it talks about, you know, nourishing yourself instead of waiting around for this person, nourishing yourself while this healing process is going on. And then inner conflict resolution, which is about leveling up. And realizing that the things that are, your shadows aren't anything to be ashamed about, and you can actually find power in acknowledging them and owning them and healing them. Anyway, I'm going to read to you Starfish because I can't help it. The medicine of this card of wishes, this medicine of this card speaks of wishes being granted, but also the understanding that you will have to try again and again to receive what you desire. The process of trial and error will lead you to fulfillment. There is a story of a young maiden who prayed and prayed to the stars to heal her so that she could fully serve her purpose. She tried everything but failed to ever feel whole. One day, the young maiden received a starfish from the stars. She thought to herself, "This must be what will heal me." The young maiden inspected the starfish, sang to the starfish, and danced with the starfish in hopes that it would heal her, but nothing happened. As a last resort, she took a small bite of the starfish's arm. Still, nothing happened. The young maiden cried out to the stars and cursed them for her inability to be healed. She fell to her knees and begrudgingly threw the starfish into the pond before her. As she wept in despair, her gaze fell upon the starfish subtly moving in the waters. As she watched it regrow the arm she had taken a bite of, the medicine of the starfish was revealed to her. It was at this very moment she had a deep expansion of consciousness. By witnessing the starfish regenerate, she understood the message from the stars. She could heal herself. And what this reminds me of is when someone is expecting someone else to fill their cup, or expecting them to heal them or make them happy or bring them happiness. Sometimes we can, chase a person thinking, if I just get them, if we just are in union, I'll have everything I want and I'll be happy. And sometimes, like how she took a bite out of the starfish's arm and didn't feel whole and she threw it away, sometimes, when we finally get what we want, we don't always feel whole. We don't always feel fulfilled. That fulfillment has to come from within. That's what Nine of Pentacles is about. It's about knowing that everything you need and want and need from someone else, you can actually give to yourself. Anyway. I wouldn't be me if I didn't rant. So, the ability to do this was not outside of herself. It was always within. This is when the young maiden began to heal. Whether you are healing, manifesting, or creating a meaningful relationship, Starfish's medicine is to keep trying. Understand that all you deem to be failures lead you closer to the right action. If the young maiden didn't take multiple approaches, she would have never been led to the answer that lies within. Multiple approaches, rise and rise again. And now I'm hearing that song that I talked about that one day, the Rise Again by, is it the Rankins? I can't remember. All right, let's continue with this card, because that's the one we were actually talking about before I went on a tangent. All humans hold dragon power. It is the energy within that we direct outwardly to create what we desire. It can be considered a masculine energy, one of the initiator, the doer, the spirit of action. Commit to overcoming any roadblocks, and even if fear rains down on you, do it anyway. The fear of this card is a sign to fully submit to what you want to manifest and then initiate. Know, however, that self-centered desires will have limited success. Work diligently and do not expect an immediate reward. Dragon does not focus on fantasies of future possibilities, but acts in the now. Disciplined persistence is required. Do the work, but do not focus on how the outcome will manifest. Do the work and life will guide you. 6 Dragon's Medicine shares that what your heart deeply desires you can achieve. But you are advised to be wise in your creation. Any man can create heaven or hell on this earth. It is your choice as to which. The 6 Dragons asks you to make sure your wishes are in alignment for what's best for you and all creatures on earth. If you truly come from your heart and take dedicated action towards your goal, the 6 Dragons will assist you and lead you to supreme success. Their medicine calls for you to come from your heart and take action now. Abundance and prosperity will follow. And it could be that you're learning how to take action to things, towards things in your own life. And like I said, with that mirroring energy, it feels like this person is in this kind of emperor energy where they want to take, when they're ready, they're going to take action towards this. But yeah, that's what we have. So my friends, I hope this resonated with someone, and I'll be back soon with another pick a card, and I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I love you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.